Welcome, folks. This is Transwest Truck Trailer RV. My name is Paul Lavoie. We are in Fredrick, Colorado. We're going to be showing this 2025 Freightliner M2 106 Plus with the Summit hauler conversion. What we're going to do is actually just start off in the front here, go over just a couple of details, then we'll see what's under the hood. Just to start off, you actually see this is a completely blacked out truck. Here's the Summit hauler conversion, customized grill right here. We're going to be dropping down here. You do have the 3-piece bumper, very easy to change out if any damage does get done. And then you've got your recovery hooks and of course your radar system for your safety on the front. To access these, you got to make sure that the hooks or the tie downs are untied, and it's very easy to do this. I mean, very easy to access the back. In there, we have the Cummins L9 engine coupled with the Allison 3200 TRV transmission. It's got 360 horsepower, 1150 pound-feet of torque. And as you can see, it's very open, very easy to access. If you plop yourself right in here between the front bumper and then the back or the front tire, it's very easy to work on. You can even hop on this, but it's like, as you see, like I'm saying, it's easy to access. You've got your transmission fluid up there, your coolant fluid up there, air filter right here. Dipstick is very easy to access. Your fuel filter water separator right here, power steering fluid, and then easily accessing the fuse box right there. One nice little feature down in here is the hookups. If your battery does die, you've got the negative and the positive to just jump it. Very easy to just jump. With these ones, you've got the Michelin 255/80 22.5 tires. The rims, if you look in here, it actually has an extra drum in there. It's got ball bearings in there to even out the weight, and then actually it helps for longevity of the tire as well. But nice little rim on there too, very decorative. And as we're coming down here, you're gonna see your engine block heater. As you see, these 3 rails on here, if anything is slick, wet, or anything like that, does help with traction and everything like that. Right here, you do have your trickle charger to access. You need to charge anything up. Right here, you've got the casing for your fuel tanks. This is one of 2. They are both 50-gallon tanks. And then to the right, you've got your 6-gallon DEF tank. You're roughly getting about 350 miles per gallon on that. Makes it so you don't have to fill up all the time. This is lockable. Just make sure that it is shut, and then you can lock it right there. Right here, we do have the breakaway mirrors just for safety and for your pocket. Just in case somebody does hit you, they will break away, or if you hit anything. Very easy to move. They all are powered. Adjustments will be, I'm going to show you in just a second on the inside, but you do have the 2 mirrors. The top one's heated, the bottom one is not. We're going to show the inside of this really quick. Right in here, you've got your standard Freightliner kill switch on the bottom. If you're not a daily driver with this, you want to make sure that you do turn this off just so your batteries don't die, because it will turn off all the electronics. This is an air ride seat. Very easy to adjust up and down with the air. Right here, you've got your lumbar, and then your heated seat right here. Tilting right here, and then as you can see, it is a brown leather Summit hauler conversion with it. Very comfortable seat though. I'm gonna have my cameraman hop up here. I wanna show you on the door panel right here, because it's kind of a different setup than what you're used to. See, there's the 2 controls for the windows right here, but it does control all 4 windows. All you have to do is adjust it right here and just go to the rear. So very easy, and then you've got your adjustments for your mirror and then your heating right there. I'm gonna get this started just so you can actually see the electronics on the inside. Just make sure that when you are actually doing this, you'll kick it over to the accessories mode. You're gonna hear it testing itself and clicking. Just wait about 5 seconds. It does, I think, 5 clicks. But once you're done, you'll click it on, engine starts, and you can start doing your pre-trip stuff on there. Hopping in the back here, there's that lovely sofa, fit for 3 people, 3 seat belts. But the greatest feature about this, it does go down to a bed. Very comfortable bed too. DOT does state that it actually does regulate as a bed. And like I said, very comfortable. Just make sure you have a blanket and a pillow. Just right back up. And then you can see there's extra space in there to store anything you would like. Just make sure when you're actually moving this, you don't have anybody on it, because it doesn't want to hold the extra weight. It might burn out the motor a little bit faster than you're wanting to. Right here, if you do need to change out the batteries, very easy to do it. Just 4 bolts, pop it out, and then you've got your 2 batteries that are right in there. Really easy to do. As we go down the side here, this is one of 2 of this size storage bins, all diamond plated. Then you'll see in here as we move this box, you've got the air valve set up, fire hydrant right there, or fire extinguisher right there if you want. Set up for air if you want to use it for whatever, just filling up tires, blowing out the air cab, whatever comes, or whatever you need it for. These are all lockable. Like I said, this is one of 2, the other one's on the other side. And then you've got the smaller one right here. Designed, is very durable, diamond plated, designed for you can put chains in there, anything you really want to store, road flares, any stuff like that. As we look at the bed right here, you're going to see it is diamond plated, but it also is a black covering on it. Can't even think of the name of it, but anyways, up top here you've got your backup camera. That is our Voyager system, and I'm going to show you one other thing on that. But you're going to see 2 holes right here. That's for an extra storage bin if you wanted to put it on there. It's totally up to you. We can actually customize that here if you like. As we're coming down here, you're going to see that there's not really anything in the area for towing. So we kind of leave most of our stuff like this to kind of make it so that you can customize however you want. Most people do the 5th wheel Hensley, where you can actually do the gooseneck and the actual 5th wheel hookup. All air ride, very, very easy. You're going to see the tracks on all this too. They're for tie downs. They've got about 1,000-pound capacity on it. You want to tie anything down. As we're backing up here, you're going to see your 2 hookups for lights, 5th wheel and then bumper pull. And then you've got your Voyager system right here. This is the camera system that you're hooking up for your trailer. You can have up to 4 cameras on that. We've already got one hooked up on the headache bar, you saw that. But I'll show you on the inside of where you actually can see that too. Right here is your bumper pull, heavy duty. And then of course you've got your indicator lights, backup lights and brake. There's your secondary storage bins right there, and then the other one right there. Looking all the exact same, all of them are lockable. Coming down here, this is where your secondary tank would be. Like I said, it's very easy to access, pull it up, and then you've got your tank right there. Like I said, it's a 50-gallon on both sides. It is self-leveling, so you've got a total of 100 gallons. Self-leveling, but you do still have to fill up both sides. So just make sure on a pump station that actually is, you can fill it up on both sides, otherwise you're gonna have to move the truck. We don't wanna do that. So looking in the back here, before my cameraman hops up in there, I'm gonna show you the back of the console. You got a little bit more hookups for power. You got a couple of 110s there, and then a couple more USB-Cs and USB. Makes it so you can charge up. Go ahead and hop up in there. I'll show you the inside of the cab. And as you're looking up in there, you do see that very large windshield right there. 2,500 square inches of windshield, so you can see and make sure that you're accessing all sight out there, so you're not running anybody, and you're making it so people are well aware that you're actually here. Sorry about that, guys. The radio was on. So we'll start on the left side over here, but controls for the actual dashboard are all going to be on the left side right here. You're just going down it, just seeing all the info on the actual car or the actual truck. On the right side here, you have your Bluetooth controls, and then you have your cruise control set right here. Turn signals on the left side. Of the cameraman doesn't need to jump over me and see that, but right here is very important. This is where your actual transmission is. To click it into gear, you just up for drive, down for reverse. This is where your engine brake is too, excuse me. And then you can do it manual or automatic. Pretty easy to do. Air brakes for your trailer and the actual truck right here. Your trailer gain right here, you can set that. And then your subwoofer for your actual stereo system. Right here, hazards, dome light, footwell light, and then your pre-trip. The pre-trip obviously is just making it so you push that, it'll start in about a minute. You'll walk around the truck, make sure all your indicator lights are on. All this right here is set up for optional stuff. If you wanted to add a light bar to the front, illuminate your way a little bit more, you can do it on the top as well, but you'll have 4 options right now. Right here is your safety, automatic braking assist, lane departure warning, traction control, and then your shutdown override. All of these buttons, all these 3 buttons right here are on. This is to turn the system off. Shutdown override is a very important one if you get a check engine light and it starts bogging you down. but you're right in the middle of the road. You don't want to just sit there in the middle of the road and impede traffic, or just for safe reasons. You'll press this button. It'll make it so the engine keeps going until you get to where you are desired to be. Right here, you got your locking differential, and then your suspension jump in case you need to drop the back of it down even further, so you can hook up to a low trailer. Controls for the rear air are right here. This is for HDMI and then the USB. This is all tied into the screen, the infotainment screen right here. It does have Apple and Android CarPlay, but you have to be plugged in. That's the one trip to that. Down below here, you've got your climate control for the main front of the cab right here. Pretty easy and basic to actually look at. In the middle console, cups, 4 big cup holders, and then you've got your large console storage right there. Other than that, oh no, I had to miss the actual camera system. I apologize. Up here is just where you're going to be able to see your backup camera. As you can see, it is on the back one right there. But if you're just pushing this and you want more cameras on it, like I said, you can have up to 4, and you can just cycle through it. So there's 2, 3, and then 4, and then it'll go 1, 2, then 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, and 4. Pretty easy to look at. You do have your air horn up here, and you have your microphone for your Bluetooth right here. You also do have a secondary horn right there as well if you don't want to be as annoying. But that is the wrap up of our walk around on this vehicle. If you're interested in this vehicle or any other vehicles that we have on our website, feel free to contact me. Once again, my name is Paul Lavoie. My number is 303-503-3305, or you can email me at paul.lavoie@transwest.com. Thanks for spending some time with me. Have a great day.